Today's horoscope, Aquarius October 13th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. There is a focus on cooperating and expressing yourself today, with the sun in your spirit sector in harmony with the moon in your sign. If there's something you want to make up for or catch up on, now is a good time. Your personal influence is strong. However, with Mercury forming challenging aspects, your mind can be restless or unsettled in spots. Try not to rush decisions, particularly if you're in a state of worry, which is possible with Mercury and Pluto heading toward a tense aspect. While strategic thinking can benefit you, overthinking will likely lead you astray. Taking problems one step at a time makes more sense. Be as moderate in your thinking as possible, as taking things too far is where we're most likely to trip up with this aspect. Try not to be misguided by fear and consider ways to simplify your life, particularly on a mental plane, by cutting out those things that leave you feeling overwhelmed. Watch for the fine line between healthy skepticism and suspicion. Ideally, obstacles ultimately bring you to a stronger state of knowledge or conviction. Fresh celestial vibes await you. Sweet Venus, our goddess planet of attraction, applause, and relationships, will be swimming through your solar house. While this may initially take your attention away from your personal and romantic life to favor your professional one, don't give up hope. Harness this glow by talking with your one and only about how you always want truly to balance your career with matters of the heart. Be vulnerable, sensitive, emotional, and open. They will feel like a prized jewel you've unearthed from beneath the waves, like the heart of the ocean. Be confident in what you can do and create. Lately, you may have hit a creative blockage that could make you feel unsure of your passion projects and ideas. You have a chance to radically change the way you can handle this energy when Jupiter retrograde in Gemini sextiles Chiron retrograde in Aries. Do not let negative thoughts creep in during this lackluster period. Try to challenge yourself to think more positively about the value of your imagination, passions, and talents. You have so much to offer when you believe in yourself. Today's planetary alignment may make you look at yourself intensively. If you see weaknesses, embrace them. If you see strengths, celebrate them. React to yourself the way you would have others react to you in an ideal world, and that world will soon become yours. There is no reason why you cannot achieve your health goals. You can be as beautiful as you want to be. The only requirement is that you take it seriously and dedicate yourself. The vibrations are speaking of a better social life for you. Indeed, you've been performant, had honors and recognition, and been promoted, but your love life isn't perfect, or at least that's what you think. Why not stop barricading yourself in and keeping to yourself? Be less demanding in your search for love and stop persuading yourself that you aren't interested. You lack confidence in yourself. Think about getting into a love affair in the days to come. A few hours after the moon returns to Aquarius today, Pluto will begin its direct motion. After retrograding out of Aquarius 5.5 weeks ago, this shift marks the start of a return journey that will last another 5.5 weeks. Pluto's absence will only be 11 weeks in total, as it is set to re-enter Aquarius next month for an extended stay of 20 years. Meanwhile, this timely event coincides with the weekend, allowing the moon to engage with planets already energizing the playful, creative, and adventurous aspects of life. The moon's return to Aquarius today might be an ordinary monthly event, but there are not only hints of change in the air but a chance over the weekend to get a better feel for a major change earlier in the week. The moon returns in time to spend Jupiter's first weekend in retrograde motion in your romantic sector in over a decade, closely aligned, amplifying a sense of romantic nostalgia. Daily Planetary Overview. Have you ever felt like there's something in your life that's been holding you back or weighing you down, like a cloud that just won't lift? Whether it's an outdated belief that no longer serves you, a relationship that's run its course, or even a career path that's lost its spark, this could be the perfect moment to let it go. We all have those lingering thoughts or situations that seem to take up space in our minds and hearts, but when we release them, we create room for new opportunities and growth, things that are more aligned with who we're becoming. Think about it for a moment. What in your life could you release to make way for something better? Is there something you've been holding on to that no longer feels like it fits? Maybe it's a mindset that's been limiting your potential, or perhaps it's a routine that's become more of a burden than a blessing. Take this as your sign that letting go is not only okay, it's necessary for your evolution. Does something come to mind for you? If so, share your thoughts with us. What are you ready to release or complete to step into your true power? This could be the beginning of a powerful transformation. Now, as Chiron retrograde in Aries sextiles Jupiter in Gemini, you may find yourself questioning your belief system. This alignment can stir up feelings of uncertainty about your morals, values, and ethics. You might struggle, even just for a moment, to stand by what you've always believed to be true. However, this inner conflict isn't a bad thing, it's an opportunity to heal and grow. Sometimes, questioning what we believe is the first step towards strengthening those very beliefs. Use this time to reaffirm what truly matters to you. Find strength in the core values that define who you are, because it's these beliefs that anchor you, even when external circumstances seem to shift. At the same time, be mindful of the temptations around you. With this planetary influence, you might find yourself drawn to fleeting trends or tempted to indulge in something that promises instant gratification. Whether it's a purchase you can't really afford or an experience that doesn't hold long-term value, resist the urge to chase temporary satisfaction. It's easy to get swept up in the moment, especially when life feels overwhelming or uncertain. But remember, the quick fix won't improve your mood or situation in the long run. Instead, give yourself the gift of stepping back and taking a breather. Distance yourself from daily stress and obligations, even if just for a short while. This sense of freedom of taking a step back from the noise will give you the clarity to appreciate what's genuinely good for you. Have you noticed how much clearer your thoughts become when you allow yourself a moment of peace? Sometimes, that simple pause is all it takes to gain a fresh perspective on what's really important. The stars are shining favorably upon you in many areas, especially when it comes to financial matters. You have a strong instinct for making profitable business decisions right now, so keep up the momentum. Whether you're negotiating a deal, investing in a new venture, or considering different options for your financial future, your judgment is sharp, and the universe is supporting your efforts. Just remember not to aim too high too fast. There are plenty of opportunities available to you, but patience will ensure that you make the best choice for the long term. It's also important not to let any outstanding financial claims go unresolved. This is a great time to address any loose ends, whether it's paying off a lingering debt, settling a bill, or simply making sure everything is in order. The energy is aligned for positive resolutions, and you're in a strong position to tie up these loose ends with confidence. Don't be afraid to take the initiative, as it will likely lead to favorable outcomes. As you move through these shifts and opportunities, stay open to change, but grounded in what feels right for you. The universe is guiding you towards something better, and by listening to your intuition and staying mindful of your values, you'll find that you're exactly where you need to be. So, what area of your life are you focusing on right now? Are you ready to release, reassess, and realign? Let us know. We'd love to hear how this energy is showing up in your life. We're all navigating these cosmic currents together, and your journey is just as important as the next. Keep moving forward with trust and optimism. You've got this.